Good morning, everyone. Today I want to talk to you about what's going on with Facebook. What exactly happened yesterday with the meltdown is what I'm calling it. But before I get started, let me introduce myself. Welcome to Starfire Queen's channel. I am the Starfire Queen. You can email me at brownskinwitches. That's a capital B, ROWN, capital S, KIN, capital W, ITCHESs at gmail.com. Thank you for watching my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you aren't new, welcome back. All right, I want to talk about the drama on Facebook. That's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the controlling spirit that these apps have on us, that we have not even realized is taking over our lives. Me, myself, you guys, all. We have to limit what we put out there. We all know that anything you put out on the internet, you can't take it back. You cannot take it back. So, if you're putting your whole life story out there, guess what? They have it. The government has it. Now, we have freedom of speech, quote unquote, in this country. But for people of color, that's some bullshit. We don't have freedom of speech. Okay? We're not privileged to really have freedom of speech. Now, some of you may not like this video because I'm speaking more to people of color on this video. Everyone can get wrapped up in it. Don't get me wrong. But, truthfully, it's for us. Because for some reason we allow things to draw us in and it takes over our lives. We're so busy fighting one another, killing one another, that we don't even see the true enemy, the government. We don't even see that Facebook is a tool to control our lives. It's a tool for them to watch us. It's a tool for them to dominate us. It's a tool for them to brainwash us. Facebook, Instagram. Come on. You're putting your whole life out there. A woman's man leaves her or cheats on her. Everybody in the world knows, including the bitch you cheating with. And she knows she got to you. Why? Because it's on Facebook. It's on Instagram. It's everywhere. They have apps where you can do these filters to make your body smaller, to make your skin smoother, to make your lips bigger, to make your lips smaller, make your nose wider, make your lips smaller, make your ass bigger, make your ass smaller. Why? Because they're making you feel like the way that you are doesn't work. You're not beautiful the way that you are. You have to filter to make yourself look good on freaking camera. That's some bullcrap, you guys. First of all, years ago, we as women of color and men of color got talked about our big lips. Now everybody wants big lips because they're beautiful. But you don't have to alter yourself to pretend to be something that you're not. If you ain't a 26, 34, 26, quit using the damn filters. Quit letting them control your mind to where this is how I should look. Because you're beautiful for who you are. You're handsome for who you are. Stop the bullshit. Stop the bullshit. Wake up. It's a controlling thing. It's a mind game thing. It's where, what am I saying? It's where they give you the spirit of low self-esteem. They give you the spirit of, I need to be bigger than what I am. They give you the spirit of, let me show you. They give you that spirit of I need to do this, I need to do that, I got this, I got that. Do you have this? No, you don't. I got this. It's a place to show off. Now, don't get me wrong. Showing pictures of your grandbabies and quotes and things like that, that's great. But when you find yourself altering who you are just to put an image up on Instagram or Facebook, you have a damn problem with who you are. And you're allowing people that has billions of dollars to brainwash you. You're downloading these apps to make yourself look taller, shorter, bigger, smaller. What the hell for? What is wrong with you? Nothing. Nothing is wrong with you. It's okay. You're beautiful the way God, Spirit, whoever you pray to. You're beautiful the way that you're made, the way that they made you. And damn it, if you don't love yourself and you got to do all this doggone filters and stuff, what you gonna do in the real world? That's when you break down, because you're no longer in your internet world anymore. You got people watching this show, which I hate, and I don't care. I hate catfish. I hate it. My daughter watches that crap. I'm going to tell you guys why I hate it. Because if you watch it, it's people with low self-esteem who don't believe in themselves, who has an identity issue, trying to be something that they're not. They're taking pictures of other men, other women, and saying it's them. When all you have to do is be yourself. You know, people laugh at, oh, they got caught catfishing. Look at the big picture. My husband's always saying that. Look at the bigger picture. This person has low self-esteem. They don't believe that they can get somebody to fall in love with them for who they are. But yet, quote unquote, television, the media, whatever, is making money off of people's low self-esteem. They're using us. They're using people's weakness to make money. Stop the bullshit. Stop the bullshit. First of all, understand that there's somebody for everybody. But in order to find that person, you got to love yourself. You got to see who you are. And not let the media tell you who you should be or what you should look like. Because it's a bunch of bullcrap, you guys. A bunch of bullshit. And I want you to stop it. Instagram went down yesterday. My grandbaby lost her rapping mind. And I kept messing with her. So they say, hey, man, I come back up no more. They're talking about it on the news. Just to get a reaction out of her. She was like, oh, no, Aya. Oh, no. Because my grandbabies call me Aya. She was like, no, no, no. I can't. Not my Instagram. That addiction. They got her. But see, I'm going to put a protection spell around mine today. I'll be doing some protection spells today. Because that internet is inviting spirits into your home. That's taking over our kids' mind. Taking over adults' mind. Lowering self-esteem. Making you believe that you have to be something that you're not. And it's taking away your time from the family. I play games with my granddaughter. You know, we play Sorry on the phone. But I realized, you know what? We're on the phone. Why can't we just go get the game and sit down like two people? So today, I'll be buying the game Sorry for us to play. Because we're losing who we are with this internet crap. This internet bullshit. It's okay to have. I'm not saying delete it and all of that. But when it starts taking over your life completely, you need to stop the bullshit and recognize. Adults, watch your children. How many hours are they spending on the internet a day? Are they going to sleep with the phone? You never said, oh, my kid has to have a phone. They have to have a phone. I didn't have no phone growing up. I didn't have a damn pager growing up. You know what I had? Memory. We had to learn the phone numbers. Your granny, your grandpa, the neighbor down the street, the neighbor across the street, your best friend. You want to talk to them on the phone? You had to learn those numbers. And it taught them something. Now, you ask people, what's your home number? Girl, I don't know. It's in my phone. That's your number. Stop the bullshit. Now, don't get me wrong. I want you guys to really understand. I'm not telling you to stop, cut out Facebook and Instagram, because I'm not cutting out mine, but I'm going to monitor myself on how much I use it. I believe there's going to come a time when I will no longer have a group. Okay? Queens and Kings of the Elements will end up being on YouTube, where I can really talk to you guys. You know, or that may end up being the only Facebook that I have. I may delete my personal one. Because it's taking over. We're not talking. We're not writing letters. How many of your kids know how to write a letter? Think about it. Remember in school? Back in my day, you had to learn how to write a letter. You had to learn where your address goes, your name, your address, your zip code, your city, where to start the letter at, when to indent, how to do a paragraph. Now, no, because you don't write letters anymore. You text. An email. Email is not a personal thing. When you really care about somebody and you really want to just tell them how much you love, send them a card. Write them a letter. Because nowadays that shows you've taken time out of your life. Oh, let me send you an email. Fucking email. Write me a letter. I'm human. Don't put me in a little box. And I know my language is bad. It's just that I'm tired of the bullshit. We're losing. And people of color, we're falling deeper and deeper into it. We're so blind that we think it's okay to videotape people fighting and putting it on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Why are we doing this? We're belittling ourselves. Instead of trying to stop the fight, we want to videotape it. Where are we going? What are we doing? Falling into bullshit. Gotta stop the bullshit. Wake up. I have a very dear friend of mine. I call her my sister. My husband and her husband grew up together. She's the most delightful person I know. Her spirit is always up. And she's teaching me a lot. You know, they don't eat meat, the way that they're changing their diet. And things are starting to happen to me that I'm working on. But here's my thing. They keep a tape over their cameras on their phones. Why? Because the government can see you. Y'all think I'm crazy, but it's true. Enemy of the State with Will Smith and the guy looking through the fire. That ain't no bullshit. That's real shit. How is it that I can be sitting down talking to my daughter about witchcraft? I'll give you an example because she's still running. Okay. But yes, she comes to me the other day. She was, Mom, I didn't have my phone on when you and I were talking about witchcraft. And now all this stuff just keeps popping up on my phone. Because they're listening. It's entrapment. And the government's trying to make you think it's Facebook. Facebook can't do nothing without the government. Do you notice that there's nothing to keep us safe from the internet? Why? Because it's the government. Before there was Facebook, there was a dial-up. Do-do-do-do, y'all remember that crap? Oh my God. Okay. And then we had MySpace. Well, guess what? That wasn't good enough. They need more. And now that they got more, we're telling more. We're telling our life stories. Some of us talk about the drugs we use. Some of us talk about how much we have sex. You know, some of us talk about cakes that we're baking. Be careful about what you talk about. Be careful about what you put out there, my loves, my starfire lights, my starlights. I'm frustrated because I'm sick of the bullshit. It's okay to use these things, but don't allow it to take over your lives. Don't. Your likes don't matter. Some people live on likes. They just want to be liked. Not realizing if you go out somewhere and meet some people, have a human reaction, a human conversation from one human to the other without the internet, without Facebook. You're beautiful and people love you. People love being around you. But we've gotten so far. We talk about social distancing. Man, we've been doing that before this corona hit. Because the internet has blocked us. We don't have to. Oh, I got to go over there, girl. I just FaceTime her. Girl, how you doing? Don't FaceTime me. Call me and see if I'm home. Don't just pop at my house. I hate that. I do. But come see me. I need to go see you. Let's have a conversation. Let's go for a walk in the park. We're losing each other. They're teaching us how to be alone. Now, y'all might think I'm crazy, but this is my thought, not facts. This is Starfire's thought. They're teaching us how to be alone because there's going to come a time soon where we're not going to be able to go out our houses. Everything's being delivered to you now. Store shelves are empty. You can get things delivered to you quicker than you can go buy it because it ain't there. They want us to order everything now because they're about to put us on lockdown. Y'all can say that I'm tripping, that I'm crazy, that Starfire is on one. But look at your surroundings. Hell, you can even order dog food now. And there's nothing wrong with ordering. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying look at your, prepare yourselves. I know people went crazy about toilet paper. But it ain't nothing wrong with having some canned goods put away. Water put away. Because you never know what might happen. They send the National Guard and shut us down. You can't get out your house. Deliveries can't be made. You're stuck. You're stuck. Why? Because you're too into the bullshit to see the big picture. Okay? I need you guys to watch the big picture. To look at the big picture. When Instagram went down, people lost their rabbit minds. Days were distraught. Feelings was hurt. Because you couldn't post. Because you couldn't see what the next person was posting. Because you couldn't be nosy. That's really what it is. Some people felt like the world just stopped. It didn't, my loves. You stopped. When you got addicted to it. When you stopped talking to people. When you stopped writing letters. I mean, look at the clocks. Our kids don't know how to tell time. Because everything's digital. Sit your children down. Teach them how to count by fives and how to read a clock, a real clock, with a long hand, a short hand, and a minute hand. Because if for any reason they need to, if the digital electrical go out and you got a battery clock, they're not going to know, and it's the old-fashioned clock, they're not going to know how to tell time. They're not going to know. How many of you have flashlights? And you know where they are. A lot of us depend on the flashlight on our phones now. But what happens if the power goes out and your phone dies? There goes your flashlight. Get you some candles. Get you some real flashlights. Get you these things called batteries. Have a stock of them. A supply of them. Have a supply of flashlights. How many of you use the real can opener? You know, the kind you gotta push it down to turn. Have a can opener. You may have to open up some canned food. You can't do it if the power's out. Okay? Buy your water. Keep water stocked up. Because if the water goes bad, like we know in some states, I believe it was Flint. If I'm wrong, forgive me. With that water, when they had to wait for water to be delivered, get a supply of it. Because we never know when it's going to happen. Don't think it can't happen to you. That's another thing. These people be killing me in these rich areas. So, I never thought it would happen here. Because of serial killer. What? You think they don't come out there? You think Jeffrey Dahmer grew up in the hood? I'm just saying. Stop the bullshit. Prepare yourselves. Come off the internet. Spend some time with your family, your friends. Get to know yourself again. Look in that mirror and realize that that filter that you use, it's just that. It's a filter. But it's a filter to lower your self-esteem. To make you wish for something that you're not. Where you're more beautiful than any filter there is. Big, small, short, tall. You are beautiful. But the internet is killing you. It's breaking you down. Don't do it. You know, we want to look up something. We go to check Google. I used to tell my mother, rest of her soul, quit calling Dr. Google. Go to the doctor. Now, hell, they don't even want you to go to the doctor. I suffer from depression. Y'all know I'm very transparent. Oh, yeah, I do. And look, I got the insurance. Every damn body they want me to talk to is on the internet. Why am I finna pay you the same amount of money I would pay if I went to your office on the internet? You ain't got up to go nowhere to talk to me. You didn't get out your house. You sit in your office. Just like I'm sitting in my room. No. Now they want you to be diagnosed over the internet. Well, Doc, if you can't touch me and check my reflexes and look into my eye and look into my ears and look down my throat, how the hell are you going to tell me what's wrong with me? Stop the bullshit. We all know that Corona is a way to control the amount of people that walk this earth. You know, first they said you needed this shot. First they said the kids didn't have to get it. The little kids won't get it. They don't have to worry about it. Now look. Get this shot. Get that shot. Get this shot. Oh, now you need a second shot. Excuse me. Now y'all need a booster. Stop the bullshit. You ain't putting that shit up in me. My husband kept hounding me and hounding me. Because he went and got all three. I mean, both shots. I'm sorry. I got the first one. I ain't getting no more. I shouldn't have got that one. Look at the chicken. When I was little, a drumstick was about that big. Now they like that. Ain't no damn chicken supposed to be that damn big. Steroids. I will say this. We have lost control and have given it to the government. Stop the bullshit. I live in Ohio, so I had to figure out a way to start a little garden. You know, seasonal. You know, because I want to start growing my own little veggies. I'm definitely starting my own herbs because of my craft. You know, I'm tired of spending money on herbs when I can just grow some herbs. We're eating animals that are 10 times the size they're supposed to be. So we're wondering why our children look like women at the age of 11. Big boobs, big ass. If you think that you aren't what you eat, think again. Stop the bullshit. If they're feeding the animal steroids, guess what? We're eating steroids. So they're feeding it to us. Things are changing. My third eye is opening up even more than what it's ever been. And I'm thankful for that. Put a protection spell around your family. Put a protection... Y'all think I'm lying? Take your cell phones, your computers, your laptops, your tablets, and cleanse them. Because we're being watched through the internet. And y'all might be like, Starfire is on one. But everything I said, I want you to see, stop me when I'm lying. That's my husband's favorite saying. Stop me when I'm lying. Look at the big picture. Yeah, that's... Stop me when I'm lying. It's a hostile takeover. We too dumb to see it. And they give you warnings. I grew up with the Jetsons. Meet George Jetson. You know. Everything that we're doing now is what they were doing then. But it was a cartoon. It wasn't supposed to happen. It was just a cartoon. But now that I'm older, I realized it wasn't just a cartoon. Because back then, the Jetsons had a maid that was a robot. Now we got robots that vacuum the damn floor. And you ain't got to get up and do it. Lazy. They're making us lazy on top of everything else. Stop the bullshit. When Instagram went down, I'm telling you, somebody's world turned upside down. My grandbaby was one of them. I'm looking at her like, oh, I'm about to play this. Girl, they ain't going to turn it back on. Oh, yeah, they not. They talking about they may just cut it off, period. Oh, yeah, I can't live with my Instagram. What? Oh, yeah, we about to get some board games and we about to read some books together. About to spend more time together. Part of the problem with black families, we don't have time to spend. We got mothers working 2 and 3 jobs just to make it. Kids raising themselves. But guess what? The internet is raising your kids. So some kind of way, mommy, you got to fit in there. And I know you're tired. Excuse me. And I give you all props for what you're doing. I don't take nothing away from a single mom. I don't. My mother raised me by herself. Yes, I have a daddy, but my mama raised me. So for you mothers, no matter what color you are, You making it work the best you can. I commend you. Starfire give you a big shout out because you're doing the damn thing. I don't care if your kids are eating rice and beans. Guess what? They're eating. You're doing the damn thing. Don't let nobody tear you down. Don't look at that Facebook shit. Gotta have the big house, the white picket fence, the nice car, and all that. For what? You got a roof over your head. You making it back and forth to work. I don't care if it's Uber, Buzz, a bucket, car, whatever. You're doing it. Don't let that internet tear you down. You know, people's marriages are being dissolved, ripped apart because of Facebook and Instagram. You know, they got this thing called black couples, and they're showing all these beautiful black couples out in the Caribbean. I was going to say something. I had to catch my mouth. Please. I ain't going out there. I ain't going to do all that right now. That's not a reality. The reality is I'm in Columbus, Ohio. I grew up in LA, South Central. I would love to be able to do those things, but I'm not envious of it. I live where I am. I'm proud of what I have. And what I don't have, it wasn't meant for me. And I don't have a problem with that. So remember, this is Starfire Queen. You can reach me on my email, because I changed my email, at blackskinwitches@gmail.com. Black started with a capital B. Skin started with a capital S. Witches started with a capital W. Okay, the rest of it is all lowercase. At gmail.com. Look on my Facebook page. Queens and Kings of what? The Elements. Okay? Look me up. Join my page. We're going to be doing book clubs. I had started things differently, in case some of you are wondering. The Spirit led me a different way. And I'm very, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm more mindful of who I let into my group. Not that anything was wrong with anybody in my last group, Starfire Unique. Love you all. It's just that I'm following the Spirit. And there's some things that's changing with me. So I have to do what Spirit tells me to do. Keep your third eye open so you can watch and understand when the Spirit tells you to move and when not to move. Pay attention to what you're doing with that internet and how much time you spend on it. How many of y'all wake up to your phones? I'm guilty. So guess what? Starfire has an alarm clock. The ones that the little bell ring in between. I don't use it, but I'm going to put some batteries in it. I'm going to stop setting my phone. And I'm going to set that. Because the thing is, that's the catch. If you set your phone for your alarm, you're going to pick it up. And then whatever you see saying happy, you want to go look at that. And right first thing in the morning. Instead of thanking God for a new day. You know, your God, your deities, what? You too busy on looking on the phone. Get an alarm clock. Put a real clock in your house. Teach your kids how to tell time. Start stocking up. Get some water. Y'all might think I'm crazy. But if you're happy, I'm going to be like, damn, I should have listened to Starfire. I'm going to be like, see, I'm drinking my water. I'm sorry. I'm not telling you to go buy all the damn toilet paper up in the world. I'm just telling you, be prepared in case something happens. Because look around us. Everything is starting to change. We no longer have to leave our homes for anything. We ain't got to leave our home to buy a car now. They'll bring the car to you. Y'all don't see the big picture. Be careful. Keep your third eye open. Be wise. Pay attention. Stop me when I'm lying. Keep your throat chakra. Speaking positive things. Speak to your people. Write letters. Use your voice to reach out to your loved ones. Not the internet all the time. Keep your heart chakra open. To love yourself. I'm telling you today, I'm not telling you to love nobody else right now. Love yourself. Make a commitment never to use a filter again because I'm beautiful. All right? Remember, it's not what goes into a man or woman. It's what comes out of a man or woman. And if you speak low about yourself, that's where you're going to feel low about yourself. Speak high. Lift your chest up. Girl, you got it going on. Brother, damn, you got it going on. Thing about it is, We're so brainwashed, we don't even say that to one another. How often do you hear another man tell another man, bro, you looking good, man, that's sharp, and mean it? And that's one thing I can't say about my husband. He has no problem telling another man when he got it going on. Praise one another. Build up one another. Stop the bullshit. I love you guys. Once again, this is Starfire Queen. Please hit my like, subscribe, and hit the bell because I don't have a set schedule. Once again, for my newcomers, thank you. Welcome to the Starlight world, okay? And for my Starlights, you guys are so dedicated and so loving. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.